Hello folks, welcome back to Allotment Joy. My name's Elaine. Welcome on the plot. So the other day I took out my garlic. I took some footage of it. I had a multitude of problems with it. I had allium leaf miner. Allium leaf miner. I had onion white rot. I had mono bulbs. I had combs which did split. Some small bulbs, some larger bulbs. I actually had one or two very good little bulbs. And the rest of them were like, what do you call properly bought garlic anyway. So some of them had formed a bulb, some of them hadn't formed at all, just straight up down. So anyway, I'll show you how I got on with that. So this is the rest of my garlic. I've got the little garlic, which is here, which is already knocked off. The rest of them are, oh gosh, well I forgot. This is probably where the tag has worn. Oh no, it hasn't. Oh gosh, Province white. So I'm very tempted to take them out tomorrow and increase the bed space that I need. Some of the leaves are alright. I mean, I can't say any rust, or not a great deal. Not much at all, really. My problem here at the allotment is onion white rot, so fingers crossed these will follow through for me anyway. So I might take them out tomorrow. What do you think? The foxgloves are winding up now, but still some flower for the bees to partake in. The lupins have been absolutely stunning this year, really chuffed. And yeah, if one flower or thing finishes, there's always something waiting in the wings to flower. So now the garlic is well, starting to knock off in places. I thought I'd just lift a couple up and give it a quick stock check. And also, if I do take this lot up, I'm going to have another bed to plant in. So anyway, this is my first one. So that's not bad. It looks like I might have been thinking about white rot, but saying that, that's not so bad. So I think I'll take another two out. I know this one here from Lidl. This one here. Let's have a look. That's well and truly Duff. Duff is a Duff thing. Right, so that's that. And this one. So this one's definitely Lidl. And this one, naturally, isn't it lovely? You know, you get Topodrome. Goodness gracious, I just managed to say, just remember what variety it was. Topodrome. Anyway, so let's see how Topodrome's getting on. Look it up. Not a worm on it. Not big. And alright, I'm going to bring them out. And give it a clean up, I think, as well. This one here. I mean, it has rained. Yeah, that's not brilliant either. So I can go to one side. Topodrome. Right, that's Topodrome. And this one, I believe, is Province white, so it's not a supermarket one. So fingers crossed. Nah, not brilliant at all. So I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm just going to bring them out, and then I'll reconvene once I've taken them out. So anyway, it's a bit hit and miss. I've got onion white rot. I've got the odd mono bulb Some of the bulbs haven't even formed. Yeah, allium leaf miner as well. It's a little bit of hit and miss really with the garlic. Some of it's good and some of it's not so good, but I'll get a few bits out of it anyway. Not, as I say, not brilliant on the whole, but I won't be going garlic. See, look, it's just nothing in comparison. Yeah, so yeah, well, looks like I'm going to make garlic granules or something. It depends on what I can get out in total. Let's see if I can get that one out. That's totally crap. Yeah, look, there's a pile over there. Right, where's my trowel gone? Right, it's not really big either. I can tell that, but oh well, that's all right. It's just something to feel your way. I mean, I won't be growing any garlic in this bed. Look at that, absolutely. Anyway, bring it back in a minute. Right, so from the little perspective, I've had one or two good ones. It's a mixed bag. I'm not saying up to now it's a complete failure, but I will get a crop out of it. But now I'm heading over to Topodrome here on this row. So we'll see how we get on. We'll see about this one. Yeah. I think I just got them in the nick of time. Some of them I have to clean them up a bit. And yeah, I'll just bring her out. I mean, some of them haven't even split, and yet we had a good winter. Some have split, and some haven't. I don't know. Tops are good though. The tops are good. In any case, so come autumn when I go to Malvern, I'll see what I can get there as well. So that's a whole lot out. I definitely know how I'm on now, so I'm not going to paint it bleak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a whole lot. I know for a definite there's a lot of duff ones here. I'll have another look, and then I'll take the rest of them over the table and sort it all out. Definitely I'll be able to use something. And on the positive side, I've got a nice big bed here I can grow stuff on. So yeah, always look for the positive. Anyway, so this is the state of the nation. In some of them, yeah, onion, white rotten bits. I've had one or two good cloves, that's not so bad. Nice big cloves on that. So what I'll do is I'll make sure I keep the biggest cloves going. So the ones in here are not too bad. I need to sort all this out. As you see, this is a tiddler. So it smells lovely garlicky. Yeah, it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. I'll definitely be doing in baskets like Duncan from Coastal Gardens, North Wales. That seems to be a brilliant idea, and since it seems to be prevalent on these plots, yeah, I'm glad I actually took them out, because then that, you know, some of them, I mean, that's awful. That's awful. But you win some and you lose some, and that's what gardening's like. Some have split, some have not. Some have grown, where, you know, some have got a thick neck but not much bulb. I've had allium leaf miner, I've got onion white rot. Yeah, it is what it is. So I'll get this lot processed. Short or long, I'll have at least a few cloves to take home anyway. That's a positive. Right, that'll be it for just now. I've got some strawberries to take home, I've got the garlic here, so some good garlic. Some of them have split, some not so brilliant anyway, so just going to process it, fill the freezer, also make some garlic butter up, and who knows, I might even make some garlic granules, but it's alright. I've always got, was it October, November time to restart the process, so there's nothing really lost. So this is yellow for garlic, and of course because of the rain that we've had some splitting going on. But the positives out of this is I've got bulbils. Yeah, so I've got more little bulbils. It'll take a while before you get anywhere near something like this. It's quite nice. That looks like I got it with a trowel. I'll be using that in the kitchen. Yeah, so I got 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so this is what I planted. 6 elephant garlic, and they also threw up scapes as well. Yeah, so yeah. No, I think I'll just be processed. I'll be looking for some big cloves. I'll dry them off. And yeah, what have I got here? A bit of onion white rot there. That's another one that needs to be processed. So a bit hit and miss. But isn't it funny though that the onion, no, let's see now, the normal garlic got hit with allium leaf miner. And these ones don't seem to be affected by it. How strange. So over there I've got a batch of sweet corn, and I'm going to chance my luck because it's a different variety, and I'm going to chance my luck and plant this up as well. I've got some miscellaneous sweet corn and they're looking quite good, so I'm going to put them in here. These are all the beans that I've put in. What are they? I can't see. It helps with glasses, really, it does. One of bean, Coco Bianco. So I'm piling in a load of Coco Bianco there. I've got climbing beans here as well. Everything's settled in, so they're starting to climb now, so that's good. Anyway, so that's that. There's some more squash, and as you see, there's a bit of weeding to do. Yeah, definitely allium leaf miner is prevalent, and next year I'm going to be more on the hop. I'm even wondering whether all my shallots actually get affected by allium leaf miner. And down there I've got my alderman peas, so I've got to redo that and keep on raising that net, because as much as I'd like my alderman peas to go right up the top without a net, unfortunately the pigeons come down for a meal, or have done with the other peas, you know. These are the onions that I've kept covered over, so I'm fingers crossed, A, that they'll actually bulb up properly, and B, alright, one or two of them has bolted, like, we've got some flower heads on, but the allium leaf miner has not got in there, so fingers crossed. I'm really holding my breath for that. So it's a quick softy at the Sweet William. Absolutely gorgeous, so pretty they are. Nice mix of colours as well, you know. And actually my floral border is now coming out a bit more, so again more for pollinators and everything. It's starting to look really nice. We've had a bit of rain here, which is good, which has actually benefited all the weeds. When I look out of the door here, I can see quite a bit of weed that needs taken out, but I need to get this greenhouse emptied, so I've been coming here and making it my business to get things out of this greenhouse and into the garden. Squash, sweet max, I've got some lupins to put out, dead cabbages, lettuce that hasn't been planted out yet that needs to be, straw flowers, also when you pop the summer flowers anyway. I've got, what's that one that's out, cantaloupe melon. Now if it was in the States I would have cantaloupe melons the size of footballs, but not the case here. Yeah, I've got cucumbers, market more, cucumber slanging I've got down there. I've got some cosmos I need to give some love to. Down there I've got my some good cauliflower. And it's strange, the ones down there weren't so attacked as the ones up here. Yeah, I've got cucumbers over there, I can see flowers on. Snow peas I've got here. Kale I've got to get out. A couple of sunflowers, beetroot. My onions are doing okay, so I'm keeping a close eye on them. I think when I asked Pete Trenhouse if he measured the circumference of his onions to see whether they were still growing, I actually going to take a leaf out of my book and do the same. No, but yeah, keep on feeding them and water them, and then I'm going to put some shade netting up here as well. I'm going to bring them out. So once I got rid of all this here, I'm going to bring them forward to give them a little bit more headspace. Anyway, some miscellaneous tomatoes. Yeah, I've got tomatoes coming out my ears really. Yeah, these peppers. What are they? They were just sweet ones, but they, as I say, they got attacked no end. But the rest of them are outside anyway, so there's not a great deal now in here. I'm just in the last throes of putting everything out. So in this bed last year I had King Edward potatoes, and of course some get left behind, and yeah, I've replanted it now with my red cabbage, and of course the potatoes are now re-going through. So I've just uncovered it. It's raining, so there's no cabbage white butterflies at large, so I'm just getting in and then pulling those potatoes out. You know you've got too much seed, because I was just rummaging around in the shed. Now this was a box that was left out for other gardeners, and I remember emptying the box of what was in it, and I'd never realised that something else was put in that box, and I totally forgot about it. So what did I find? All these lovely seeds. Some of them alright, might be out of date. Some of them are, but a lot of them aren't. Tigrella. Look at all these. And I said I didn't have any tomatoes. This is like Christmas come again. Tomatoes. What a huge... Goodness gracious me. I've got flowers as well. I cannot believe it. Oh, look. Oh, they're pretty. Dahlia. Oh, well. I've got my work cut out here. Let's see what I can grow still. Anyway, but... Oh! Oh, dearie my. This is fantastic. I can even grow some broccoli. Autumn Calabrese. Yeah, not bad. So I'm back in this greenhouse. So I'm now planting things up. So I've got cucumber, shirley, pepper which I bought, pepper which I bought, pepper which I bought, pepper which I bought. And then the small leaves down there, they're melons, so well, I don't know. Anyway, put them in anyway, there's 3 of them. Cucumber, shirley, cucumber, melon, shirley, cucumber, shirley, alderman peas, because I thought, well, I've got this bit of trellis here, I've the only bit I had anyway of alderman peas left. I thought I'd have a bit of a daft half hour, and we've got corn incredible, so I've doing a bit of a Three Sisters. I haven't got very many climbing beans left, the rest of them are in the garden. So I've got a squash in there, well, courgette, golden sun I think it's called anyway. So these are all my marigolds which I grew all the way around. They're just sulking a little bit. Yeah, some of them are sulking, but they'll be alright. So that's that. Another shirley, so it's all shirley at the moment. And another one, what's it? Courgette. Oh, not golden sun, they're called courgette, summer sun. Anyway, so, yeah. So that's all that planted up. The only thing I haven't got room for in here is the giant sunflower. But yeah, I've also got some slug pellets down as well. So I'm chuffed anyway that this is now done. So there's me giant cabbages anyway. There's 2 there. Cornish giant. And I've also got the, oh come on, Tyrone lemon cabbage as well. So I'm trying to keep the cabbage whites out. So they're nice and clean anyway. But they also need room as well. So yeah, these are quite nice. These are pink flowering broad beans, but either a small variety, I'll come back, either a small variety or I was a bit late at the party. And these are all my single seed potato challenge potatoes. Some of them have split now. I'm just being patient, I'm just letting them go a bit anyway, but I'll be putting them in shortly. And what else forgot? Yeah, the same here with the broad beans here, but I thought I'm not going to waste any more time hoping that I'm going to get a crop off them, so I've decided to interplant them with elephant leeks as well. So yeah, if nothing comes off this lot, then it's no great hardship. I've already started the leeks. So waiting for the raspberries to get with the plan, I thought, you know what, I'm going to utilise some space here. So I've got some squash in here, and I've got dwarf borlotti beans, courgettes, a couple are soaking down there at the moment, but they'll be alright anyway. And yeah, the raspberries are coming on okay. So I might put a bit more in here. You know, you've got a bit of real estate, you may as well use it. And these are the runner beans, also soaking like, but they'll pull too. They'll pull too. So I've stuck a couple of tumbling toms up here as well. There's no need for them to be planted in the greenhouse in the ground or in the pot. I thought I'll hang them, put them in a hanging basket, and I'll be, and it's the right height. I can pick them at my height. So that was a nice productive day. I think I've reached the end of my battery. I need to go home and recharge it. Yeah, so my onions are looking, well, smart. Looking smart. And I'm going to have to get the measuring tape out anyway to see how my Peter Glaze book are getting on. It looks like they're getting bigger. Never mind. Yeah, so I've got a lot of squash left, or cucumbers, butternut squash. I've got a bit of corn left, cantaloupe melons. I don't know. I've got all my portions and everything down here. I've got all that cleared now. I've just got a couple of cauliflower. Now I have sprayed them, but yeah, it's not going to work, that spray. I will be taking them out tomorrow and giving me a scoop of water, and that seems to be doing the trick anyway. So yeah, I've got lots of stuff in the garden, and trying to find homes for everything is unbelievable. So yeah, what have I got here? What is that? What is that? Well, kohlrabi. That's it. Oh dear, mate. Kohlrabi anyway. Yeah, so that's everything pretty well much. I've got some gherkins down here, sweet corn. I've got a row of teddy bear, sunflowers and stuff. So just trying to find homes for everything, but I'll get there. But I'm bound to have butternut squash and whatnot left anyway. I've got what have I got here? I forgot what's in the corner. That one is Crown Prince. What are they? Just one moment. Oh yeah, I've got 3 squash mashed potato. So they can romp along there anyway. I think I've already said that. I'm repeating myself. Yeah, pigeons keep on flying past to see if I'm still here. Yes, I am, but not for much longer. Yeah, so it's looking good. I will be taking you around the garden in the next couple of days. I and then just show you what I've been up to and what I've planted and where I've planted it all. Okay, so I'll finish here. Alright folks, hello to all my new subscribers, and of course hello again to all my current subscribers, and if you're not subscribed, well, if you're so inclined, give us a like, give us a subscribe and see what I'm up to on the plot anyway. I'll finish here and I'll leave you to it. Bye for now.